Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, which we are starting to get some new viewers in, welcome to the channel. It is May's video, and today we are going to be reviewing my top 10 favourite 3D prints. Now, you've probably seen in the background of a lot of my videos, my 3D printer just up there. It's been twisted round for today's video, but if you look, it is featured in the background. Not many of you have noticed it, I don't know, maybe you have. But today I'm going to be giving you a rundown of my favourites, and which, if you have your own 3D printer at home, you can run off and get these. They're all, you can find most of these on sites like Thingiverse and Thangs. If not, if you don't have your own 3D printer, then I'm sure you will probably still enjoy this video of seeing what 3D printing can do. So let's get into it. So coming in at number 10, we have Keyrings. Now, this is not exactly an item of its own. But I have got a lot of keyrings on my keychain, so I'll run you down some of my favourites. So we've got a Stranger Things one, which is purely just the logo. I think that looks really cool, printed in red filament. We've got this really sort of satisfying tower, which of corkscrews, which you can play around with, which I like to play around with when I'm a bit bored, sort of in lessons and stuff. But yeah, the keyrings are really simple, easy prints to do. These purple ones on here took about 4 hours for all four. But yeah, there's unlimited different options with keyrings. You can have personalised ones, you can do whatever you like. They are the most versatile sort of things that you can get. So coming in at number 9, we have bag clips. So this is a little shark here. This takes approximately an hour to print, so it's quite a quick and easy one to do. But if you have sort of like a bag of peanuts or a bag of crisps that you haven't quite finished yet, you don't want them to go hard or soft or whatever it is, then you can use a bag clip. Now, there are some boring ones out there that are just little clip-its. Feel free to go and do those. They are simple, easy, do the job. But I like to go a bit out there and go for something a bit quirky, like this little shark here. So they're really fun and useful little 3D prints, really, and they don't take up too much filament, so they're really cheap as well. Coming in at number 8 is another really simple yet effective 3D print with, again, loads and loads of different options, and these are bookmarks. I'm always in need of a bookmark. You know, I start too many books, I can't finish them. But these are really cool. This is my favourite one, which is like claws. So when you're reading something like a horror book, they look really funny and cool because they look like a monster is trying to escape from your book. And they look great in any colour, really. So we've got copper, black, white over here as well. So these are just really fun, and they only take about an hour and a half each, so they're really quick and, again, really cheap as well. So coming at number 7, we have cable organisers. These are great if you have sort of a desk setup, or even here I've got loads of cables just floating around everywhere. So we've got one for the camera, the lights, everything like that, and it looks really messy. Now obviously I've only got these in just for the setup, so they're not too bad, but I've got things like cables that run from an extension lead up onto my desk for my AirPods, my phone, laptop. They all come from the same place and all go to the same place. So why not keep them all tidy with this? Now you can get really simple ones which are a lot smaller, and those are just as effective. But this one here takes about 2 3/4 hours, and they look great in any colour again. And it just makes the room look a lot tidier, and they look great with any setup or any sort of room design you may have. So coming in at number 6, we have toothpaste toppers. These are a really, funky idea. So we've got a little Yoda one here, and the Rock, of course, and they just screw on to the top of your toothpaste, and when you squeeze the toothpaste, it comes out their mouth. I don't know who came up with this idea, but it's really cool. And is really fun in the morning when you're going to brush your teeth and you know that Yoda is going to sick up your toothpaste. I've also got this here, which winds up your toothpaste, so make sure you get every last drop to make sure you don't waste any when you're next brushing your teeth. So all three of these, the Rock, the Yoda and this here, they took about 5 hours for all three of them, and we printed them in copper. Obviously you could do it in any colour you like. I think Yoda would look great in green. Unfortunately I don't have any green yet, but I'm sure I'll get some at some point and I'll show you what that will look like. So next up, in our number 5 spot, we're into the top 5 now. These are absolutely the best, absolutely amazing, is this spinning top. Now it comes with these 3 different little ends. They're different sizes. I'm not sure what they do differently, but I find that this long pointy one is the best, and when you spin this spinning top, it spins for absolutely ages. On the Thingiverse ad thingy it's had, it said it would spin for at least a minute. I've had it spinning for 3 or 4 at some points. It lasts for hours. It is so fun. Again, another easy print. It takes about an hour and a half and is guaranteed for a couple of hours of fun. In our number 4 spot, just narrowly missing out on the podium, we have this, which may from the front look like just a little guy, a little pen pot. This is what I use it as. It could be used for anything. It could be used for plants maybe. It could be used for anything you want to store. But the really funny thing about this is it has a massive bum. I don't know how you put that, but there you go. I tried to use this in a multicolour filament. You can kind of see a little gradual different colour change on there. Didn't go too well, but it takes 7¼ hours. So these are the much longer 3D prints, but they do come out looking really cool. I've also got it in purple here. I've printed it in black. They're just really fun and just keep everything organised on in your setup or in your room. So coming in at our 3rd spot, we have this phone stand. Now there are loads and loads of phone stands that you can 3D print, lots of simple ones, but I like to complicate things sometimes, so I went with this one, which when your phone goes down onto the middle bit, these 2 levers on the sides push in and clamp your phone. These are great for when you're multitasking, so what I like to do sometimes is watch a YouTube video while I'm doing homework, and this is great for just holding your phone, making it so you can multitask. This takes about 10 hours, so it takes 2 different colours. Obviously you can do it in one colour if you'd like, but I like how the black contrasts with this shiny purple, and it takes about 10 hours for all the parts in total. So coming in at our number 2, in at 2nd, just missing out on 1st place because you're gonna love number 1. It is so cool. But in number 2, we have this handlebar phone mount. This is a great accessory. So if you want to go on a bike ride somewhere you've never been and you need Google Maps or something, this is great. It just holds your phone there and you can see where you're going. I don't advise these kind of things, but of course you could swipe along TikTok while you're having a little ride, or if you'd like to support the channel, watch a bit of my YouTube. Obviously I do not recommend this at all, but this is just great. I'm going to use it when I'm going on bike rides or need to go somewhere on my bike and I don't quite know where it is. This takes about 5¾ hours. I think it's well worth it once you've got this great little contraption. So, just before we get to our number 1 spot, I would like to introduce you to Project 3D. Now, I understand that a lot of you will not have a 3D printer, so I have decided to set up a little shop. Not exactly a business, sort of a little side hustle, because I'm not using the printer all the time, so it'd be great to use it to help you guys and for whatever you may want to print. Obviously a very small minority of people really have access to this kind of technology these days. It is getting more common, but still it's not that many. So I've set up a little eBay over the coming weeks or so, or they might be on there already, some of the products, but everything in this video will end up on the eBay down there, except our number 1 spot, and you'll see why in a second. If it's not on there yet, or you have your own custom ideas, or you've seen something on something like Thingiverse or Thangs, and you'd like that printed, we have an email which is sales.project3d@gmail.com, and we have many colours available at the moment, and obviously going to get more in the future. So if you'd like anything 3D printed and you'd like to inquire, obviously you don't feel obligated, but you can obviously drop us an email, see what sort of pricing we'll do. But let's get on and to our number one spot. So taking the number one spot by far is this plaque of plastic, but not exactly. This is what's called a lithophane. It's white plastic that is at different sort of depths, and when light shines through it, it shows the image that you sort of put through. These are so sick. So this is the one I printed for the video. It's a picture from the cruise that we went on. If you haven't watched that video, that's the last video. And I also got this curved one I made. This one took about 12 hours. The little one here, this took about 4.5. This is just so cool. So this is my this was a wedding anniversary present to my parents. It was their 25th anniversary this week. So I made them this, which is a compilation of all their wedding pictures that I was able to find. These honestly make such amazing gifts. They're fully customizable, and they're just so surprising when you look at them. Look at them at this point. They're just pieces of plastic. But then you just shine light through them and see the memories that have compiled in that photo. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, we've got Project 3D down in the description if you'd like to see any of the products or would like to order any yourself. If you'd like to drop a like down below and subscribe, that'd be great. This video has taken a long time as well, because obviously I had to 3D print all these things, film the 3D printing. Some of it failed, some of it didn't. So if you'd like to drop a like, that would be much appreciated. And we've got big things coming in the next couple of months. I'm not going to tell you just yet, but let me tell you, there are some interesting things going on. And I will see you very soon.